Hey everyone. It's been a long time since the last upload. It's been 4 years? I wish that this upload was because of lighter circumstances, but sadly, this isn't gonna be a very positive video. By the title, you can tell what happened. And some of you that were subscribed to my channel probably saw this happen and realized what was happening. On August 16th, 2019, last year, my account got hacked. It wasn't just my YouTube account, it was also my Gmail, my Facebook, and other accounts that were taken. So this was a large-scale operation. This has been a weird thing to kind of experience because you never really expect that this is going to happen to you. You know, I'm just a guy from Iceland. Like, why would a hacker target me? But it did happen. This made me realize just how fragile everything is on the internet, how little it takes for your entire information to be leaked to a party of people that you don't know. Can't lie and say that this wasn't terrifying, but you know, you tend to just be able to live with it. I've taken many precautions to make sure that everything has changed. I changed all my email passwords, I changed YouTube passwords, I changed everything. I invested in a password manager that can show me if a password has been breached and if I need to change it, which is great. And it's better not to have to memorize passwords now and be able to create complete jumbles of letters and symbols that no human being is possibly ever going to steal from you. I want to talk a little bit about YouTube's actions against this. Immediately when this happened, I contacted YouTube and told them about what was happening. I told them that, you know, hacker had gotten access to not only my YouTube channel, but my AdSense as well. My AdSense, of course, had all my public information on it, since you need to put that in your AdSense for it to work. You know, bank details, place of residence, everything like that, phone number, everything. And I got a reply almost immediately, probably the day after, where YouTube told me to fill out a forum to just first of all establish that I was the original owner, and then for them to go further with the investigation about what happened. I did that, and after that YouTube just said, okay, this has been done, we're working on this, we will keep you updated. And that goes on for months. Just every time I would send an email, I would get the reply of, we're working on it, we'll keep you updated. I was put in a reply loop. I'm not 100% even sure that I was talking to a human being. It felt so robotic and felt like a reply bot. Didn't feel like a human writing out those emails. Now, of course, I understand that I'm not a huge channel, I'm not a big channel, so that this was going to take time, because of course there are channels that are more important than me that needed help first, and I fully understand that. But it was still uncomfortable knowing that this was taking so long, even though all my public information was on the line. You know, it just felt like YouTube wasn't doing anything, that they didn't really care. As I said, this took months and nothing. I finally gave, and I sent Gaijin Goomba an email. You might know, if you've been watching me for a long time, Gaijin was the person that shouted me out and originally gave me the beginning of the subscribers I had. You know, I have everything for him to thank, everything he has done for me. And when I sent him the email, I really thought, you know, he's not really going to reply. But he did. And we chatted a little, and he basically told me that if I wasn't a part of an MCN, or a multi-channel network, that very little could be done, because I didn't have contacts inside of YouTube, or I didn't know someone that had contacts within YouTube. Even he didn't have any contacts within YouTube. If the same thing would have happened to him, he would have gone through the same process as me. I also contacted a friend of mine, Johnny5 on YouTube. I recommend you check out his channel. And I asked him if he could tweet YouTube for me. If he could send a tweet just letting them know what was going on. I also sent a tweet, and Gaijin was even nice enough to send a tweet himself, which was amazing. I really didn't think he would do that for me. But even though those tweets were sent, we were all just ignored. No replies, no nothing, just sent the tweets to their deaths, really. No one saw them. Even Gaijin, his tweet, even though it got some retweets, which I'm grateful, I sent YouTube quite a strongly worded email. And I actually hate doing that. I hate having to be that person. You know, I hate having to complain. But I basically told them, you know, that I got Gaijin, I got Johnny, even friends of mine, you know, to try and contact them, but nothing. That they just ignored it, and that this was still going on, but nothing was being done. Only after that email did they actually show interest and took on my case, which is ridiculous. I shouldn't have to have contacts. I shouldn't have to have people that are also on YouTube in my life to be able to fix this. That's ridiculous. I always suspected that this could really easily be fixed, that all they really had to do was just to close down the channel, kick out the person that was using it, and allow me to reinstate it. And that's exactly what had to be done. So they had to suspend the channel for the time being, for me to then be able to step back in and redo everything from the ground up. But it still took 7 months. 7 months It should not take 7 months for you to get back your YouTube channel, especially, as I said, when your private information is on the line. That's outright ridiculous. This entire thing could have been solved in like 5 emails, but it wasn't. It was just put to the side. I'm not the only channel with a story like this. I've heard other channels talk about similar experiences and how they were just outright ignored when they really needed help. This is a message for YouTube. This needs to change. A person shouldn't have to send a bunch of emails back and forth to get this fixed. This should be just an automatic process that you should just be able to appeal to get your channel back. Why isn't it? Why do I need to go through this whole thing? Why can't it just be simple when it was? Literally, the only thing I had to do for this to be fixed was just appeal for my channel. I had to do exactly what I knew I had to do, but it took them 7 months to give me those links. I couldn't find those links myself. I couldn't do this process myself. I had to go through YouTube support, and it took 7 months. I also want to say that I'm quite the tech-savvy person. I've always thought highly of security on the internet. As I said before, I have a password manager, but not only that, but I also had a VPN. But even though you have a VPN, if there's just one time you forget to turn it on, or one time you forget to use it, that's it. That's all it takes. One mistake can cause all of this. I hope things keep being the way they are. I hope that YouTube fixes this. This needs to be fixed. This is outright ridiculous. And though I am grateful for what they did, it shouldn't have taken 7 months. I want to shout out Gaijin, of course, for everything he did for me. I genuinely believe that because I mentioned him in that strongly worded email, that was the reason why YouTube decided to take on my case, because they thought, oh, damn, well, this person actually knows someone important. I also want to thank Johnny for helping me out as well, and my friend Omel, who commented on videos and replied to people telling them that my channel has been hacked, and kind of letting people know. I later found out that he was actually blacklisted. The hacker put him on a blacklist, so he couldn't comment anymore. But most of all, I want to thank you, all of you, for staying. Some of you probably unsubscribed, and I don't blame you for it. But to those who stayed, I am extremely grateful. The thing is, as you can tell, I have a new camera and a new sound system. I was actually getting ready to make more videos, more geeky creativity videos. But then this all happened, and a lot also changed in those 7 months. So I'm kind of pushed back again. When I was finally ready to start making videos, things of course changed, and now I'm not in a situation where I can just go and make more videos tomorrow, but I really hope to get more videos out soon. Before I go though, I really want to shout out a special person who I was in email contact with, who probably the biggest fan of this channel, and that's Lee. Lee and I were in email contact even before everything, even when I just had like 1,000 subscribers. We were in contact, and their nice words really kept me going, kept me fighting to get my channel back, because I knew there were people out there that really cared and wanted to see more videos. So my final message is thank you, Lee. Thank you, Gaijin. Thank you, Johnny. And thank you, Omel, for staying by my side and helping me get through this. And thank you all for watching this video.